So MSTSC will not work remotely, but you can log in servers. If it's a physical server, it is located in US. You can able to go to the US server and log in directly in front of the server using a keyboard. Is it possible all the time? Yes or no? Hello.
No.
So you need to be very cautious while doing a GPO. Always you connect using an MSTSC for the server. Am I right or wrong? That's what everyone will connect. So the team will analyze what happens, what is the security groups are applied, what who changes the GPO, then they will fix the issue. Okay. So let me go to the server now. The permissions are gone. Okay, let me open the local users and group. lusr mgr.msc. Sorry, it's not typing. Okay. So what you need to do is what you given Praveen SCCM admins. Am I right? You have some groups. So what you need to do in the GPO is you can go to your policies. In company, what happens, no, while creating a GPO, they delete this for authenticated users. If you put authenticated users, this policy will apply to the all the machines in the organization. You need to give your only to the one computer and test the policy. Once it is working, then you need to add to the authenticated users. Is it clear what I'm saying to you? In companies, if you want to test any policies, you need to have a separate test OU and apply the OU there, how it is working. Then you need to move this policy to the production. Clear? Don't create a policy direct exist in the production. It will impact a lot. So try to test in the test OU. So what you need to do is policies, Windows, security, restricted groups. Let me delete this. Okay. I will give in a different way. Right click, add group. First, I will add SCCM. It's not typing. See what happens to this. Okay. Okay. Keyboard is not responding. SCCM. So first I will try to add SCCM bots. One. Okay. SCCM servers. Then okay. The group will add. Now I will add the group is member of. I will put the where I need to add administrator group. So what happens? Sorry. Okay. 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 SCCM servers are all added. I want to add now SCCM admins. First, you need to select the SCCM admins. In that, you need to go to the particular group. In down, you can add the members of administrator group. What you are saying, you are adding reversely. Okay. If you do an GP update now, open a CMD as an administrator in this machine. You can directly type in run GP update / force. So existing groups will be there. Only two groups are there. One user, one group. Close, reopen. See, the default policies are applied now. Default domain policies are applied. Yes or no? Existing manually, you added some SCCM admin that came. Is it clear what I'm saying to you?
Of
Yes or no? Now the policy is not removed the existing groups. It added these groups, and whatever you added manually, that's also added. Clear? Is it clear what I'm saying to you? So that you need to test in such a way that it won't impact the existing production. Clear? Is it clear what I'm saying to you? In this way, you need to check and add the once it's added, try to restart once, log in with the SCCM admin because we done a lot of tests, right? So try to log in with now SCCM admin, then SCCM admin anyway we are out of local admin, it will get a full permissions now. The GPO part, it will be very confusing of GPO. You need to do very thorough practice. If not, you add manually. Create a groups, add a manually using a local administrator groups. Is it clear? On SCCM server, you can after adding to domain, you can use go to add SCCM server object and user admin locally using lusr_mgr.msc. The next thing what we will do in the SCCM server. So then now log in with your SCCM admin account, which you will have go to other users, log in with your SCCM admin. The basic configuration is done. Complete AD is completed after GPO. Now we are in SCCM. Now our basic task will start. Means SCCM main task will start. Is it clear so far? What we will do it in AD? What steps we will do it in AD? Is it clear? GPO is not mandatory. If you do GPO, what happens? You can apply the same policy to the 1,000 computers which are in the servers OU only. It will apply only to which OU? It will apply the policy only to the objects which are present in this computer servers OU. Whoever the computers part of this OU, only the policy will apply. Is it clear? Hello?
yeah, it's clear.
Yes.
Yeah. So the basic part is done. Now you need to do the SCCM configurations. Okay. Then you need to make sure download the necessary files from the internet. What you need to download? You need to download SCCM 2103 installation files. You need to download 2103 any SCCM or any version of SCCM. Then you need to download ADK. WinP is separate now. Okay, then you need to download SCCM updates. If you are already having SCCM updates, you can download this. If not, you can, if you have internet, you can directly update the things. Then you need to download SQL server. If you do not have, you need to download these main configurations things. Clear? The basic things is it's not an order, but you need to have it all. Is it clear what I'm saying to you? The order of installation we will do it.
Yes.
Okay. So these are the mandatory things. Where you will find these softwares? In our SCCM data folder. If you go here, you will find SCCM 22 ADK. You can download from here. You will see two files are there, ADK and WinPE. So these are the updates for 22. If you're going with the 22, you need to download these updates. If you are going with 2013, so I do not updated. I do not have an updates. After this class, I will update. Okay, how to update? I will let you know. So you will find ADK file, you can download SQL server, you will find here. So all the files are placed here in the SCCM data. Under SCCM folder, you can download the required softwares before installing SCCM. You need to download locally, copy to your SCCM server. How you will copy? You need to go to, if you want to copy locally first, right? You need to have a map network share. How you will do it? Go to VM settings, then go to options, go to shared folder, enable map, add, next, browse. I want to put, okay. I will put SCCM data, okay, next, finish. Now it will map directly to my data. So whatever the data I want, I can copy. I will give some name in the D drive called SCCM. I will copy from my physical machine to the local machine. Is it clear? Okay, it's there. So let me copy all the required software first. Okay, this is done. What next I need to do? I need to copy ADK. I have it in the old. Let me copy these two files, ADK and WinPE. What next I need? Updates are not there with me because I need to. I can download directly from internet. Okay, for first time. So if you want, I will update the updates also so that you can download the updates and keep it ready with you. Next, what we SQL is not needed to copy because we directly mount in the CD-ROM. You need to have it in your physical machine. That would be fine. Locally, you need to copy only these three softwares. Is it clear? Is it clear what I'm saying to you?
Yeah. Yeah.
So once your softwares are ready, that's fine. Try to extract and beat ready. Right to right click, extract all, make it available because that is in the zip format. So try to extract. It may take 5 minutes of time. Let's leave it. Okay. So you extract these two folders, make this ready. All these three. So once you extract this folder, it will be go to the C drive. Okay. From there you can cut and paste or you can install from C drive itself. It's up to you. Cut and paste the software because no, or you can change the directory. By default, it will go to C drive if you run and extract. Okay. So these are the softwares which are required before installing the SCCM. Is it clear? So everything is ready with us. Softwares are ready, downloaded. If you want, you can download from here on your local machine before starting the installation. So before that, important things is these are the important, right? Important from SCCM point because until here, these are the basic tasks which we done. We made the server ready. Then for SCCM important points, like these are the SCCM for important things which we need to know. First, we need to download the required softwares. After download, you need to make sure prerequisite check. You they have some prerequisite checks for SCCM. Okay. So before installing SCCM, what you need to do, you need to install some roles and futures. Okay, you need to install some roles and futures which are mandatory for SCCM installation. Then after installing roles and future, you can install ADK. You need to install ADK. Then you can install WinPE. Then you can install SQL Server. Then you can install SCCM. This is the order where you can do for the installation. Is it clear? Once you download it
Yes,
locally,
sir.
you need to install some roles and futures. What are the roles and futures? Interview question. What roles and futures you will install for SCCM server? That also you will get as some some interview questions. Okay, they will ask you. What is the important things where you need to install? So you can type SCCM prerequisite check. So here if you see SCCM prerequisite check, try to create system management content, action, install web service. Okay. Install ADK. Step by step is given here. Supported configurations. So there is some ADK we need to install. It's saying. So for example, if you don't know the SCCM data, in future you release the newer version. How you need to download? You can type MECM that version 2103 MECM 2103. If you got 2106, go to the download section. There you will redirect to the Microsoft link somewhere. See here, Microsoft.com. Try evaluation product. So go here. If you want to get the latest version of SCCM, you need to type product. So you are getting this is not the right version because it's a technical preview. See, this is a current branch version. Go here. If you want to see what is the version it's offering, go to description and see the which version they're offering. There is offering 2103. 32. And go to the continue and give any information. Give some name. Give some company name for test. Select the company size one or two, some random numbers. Analyst. Give any name. Any name you can give. Okay, phone number you give some dummy number. 1 2 3 4 5. Select. This is important. So you can select India. Then click on continue. Click on download. Then you are able to download the software. If the newer version is releasing, you can download like this 1.2 GB of data. Is it clear? Is it clear? So it's saying 27. Let me
Yeah,
cancel
yeah.
because I already downloaded. So I will cancel the installation. ADK, you need ADK. So you can ADK download for Windows 10. Go to the support ADK downloads in the Google. Let's see what is the latest version which are available. Download the ADK. Okay. Still this is Windows ADK documentation. Is not the right way. Okay. See here. Download ADK for Windows 11 is there. Okay. Other ADKs are available here. You see pre-installation. You got see 2004. If you want to download ADK and WinPA, there are two files. 2004 is the latest. After 2004, there is no other things. Here ADK is there, and 2022 also there is something is released. ADK, see the other version of servers. This is for ADK version 2004. Then they released it for download WinPA add on ADK for server 22. Okay, server 22, but it's 2004 is the last one. So you need to check the versions which are available. ADK versions. Same like in SCCM, the versions also will release. Any blog you can read it. Versions which I see. After 2004, Microsoft releases the Windows ADK for 11. Download link is given here in the June. Before installing SCCM, you need to go to the product documentation. Like, okay, what is the things are required? So SCCM 2103 installation. You will go to the Microsoft link. Open the Microsoft link recommendation. See it, what they are saying. Installation checks come from top. Here you will find baseline media means 21G3 you can download from internet. Okay, we downloaded. Then mainly you can see some of the requirements here about installation sites. Then you somewhere you see the ADK here, or you can type a control F and see ADK. Then see they will give a link somewhere to you. See here, check whether 2103 supportable. See 2004 is supporting. They're not giving any Windows 11 support so far. So what is the version it will support? 2004, which we have, that is supportable for today. Okay, that's fine. If it's saying Windows 11 will support, you need to may download this newest version of ADK. Okay, it's still in preview. ADK for Windows 10 inside us, but nothing is released after 2004. If you want to download, what happens? You can download the file. Okay, these two files and you can install it. Is it clear what I'm saying to you? You need to download these two files. You will get only the file, so that you again you need to download locally. Then you can install. So this is the way you can. I already kept download into our drives. Okay, there you can see it. So our basic configuration is already done. Okay, so roles and futures are important. Let's see what are the futures and roles which are important. We need to install IAS role. Okay, then we need to install some of the futures which are required for a mandatory things. Okay, so there we'll see so many documentations. See this blog, they given some neat way of explanation. Install ADK WinPE. See, SQL 2017 they installed. So WinPE install server 19 updates upgrade completely given step by step. Broken users groups, they are creating system management container, permissions, delegations. Whatever we done, they extract as a schema file. They are doing it from a D drive. Okay, so same, it's done. And also they're doing some configuration related to firewall. Some of the ports they are allowing TCP 1400. So in companies they will also do this ports for allowing. Okay, if you if you want to put it in the firewall, then you need to put from the same way you can configure this locally. If not, you can turn off the firewall. Now they are installing a web service role. See, step 2. After you need to select the .NET also. See, they are selling .NET and bit service is mandatory. So what we'll do? So we'll copy this into our document. Under role, you need to select it. Under futures, you need to select the .NET framework, then background intelligent transfer service. Then remote differential compression. That is also a good mandatory thing. RDC. So then some of the futures which are related to IES. Let's copy. Okay. Web service management. These are the things which we need to enable. Okay. Under this IAS configurations, application security, IAS management. So they given all the components here, .NET 4.7. They given all the roles at one place. Okay. .NET background intelligence, all are given at one place. That is we already added. That's fine. So they were given it one shot. It's a good blog, so you can refer it where I will put in the chat. It's very nice. So you can search many blogs. SCCM is there from last 20 years. Okay, you will find a lot of troubleshooting things. It's not like a new product. Then try to install the roles. Is it clear? Finally, you try to install. So what we will do? Open documentation. So we selected a role. Go to server. You need to be on the SCCM server. Okay, you be on the SCCM server. Okay, now go to server manager. Let's see if my drive is there. Okay, add roles and futures. Next, next, next. So here I need to select the IAS role. It's retrieving. Okay, I need to select the IAS web service role. Okay, select, then click next. In the futures, I need to select .NET 3.5 and also 4.5 also. As the documentation 4.7 as the latest one. Both .NET I need to select. What if I not select, some of the components will not work when in the SCCM. Then we need to select background intelligent transfer service, add features. Then also scroll it down, remote differential compression. You need to select this option. So these options are selected. 3.5, 4.7 bits remote differential compression. Done. Then click next. Next. Here there are some of the features are there. So most of the features are already enabled. Okay. If you see here under common HTTP feature, you need to enable this information. Default document browsing, but these are automatically enabled by default. You can open and see common HTTP features. Where is common HTTP? These are the all are enabled already. So you no need to enable again. Clear? All are already enabled. So you can ignore this topic. Okay. Next, health and diagnostic. These are also automatically enabled. Check. Health and diagnostic. They are asking for any custom and ODBC is not enabled. Apart from that, all are enabled. See, but they not asked any custom. HTTP logging tools, default it's enabled on the server. Am I right or not? So you can ignore that one. In the performance, you need to put static compression. It's already enabled. Static content. So you don't need to enable it again. So security, Windows authentication you need to enable. That is not enabled. Security, you need to enable the Windows authentication. Okay. One you need to enable. Then under application deployment, you need to enable these things. ISAP will be only automatically enabled. You need to enable other .NET 3.5, 4.7, .NET both. Okay. ISAP extension and ISAP filter under the application deployment. If you expand application deployment, you will find ISAP extensions are there, but you try to click on these two will be auto selected. See ASP 3.5 selected, this one, this is selected, A 4.7, all are selected. Then go to our document, what they're saying. So these are already on security. Okay, done. So management tools, we need to enable IAS management console, but that is not mandatory. IAS management console lot. So most, let's expand this. IAS management, see here, the first one and last one only important. Okay, the first one, management console, by default it is enabled. Okay, then what they are saying, under that meta compatibility and WMA compatibility, IA scripts are not mandatory, but they are saying that's not a mandatory, but you can install. Once done, click next. Do not install it without internet. It will fail. Why? Because .NET 3.5 will not have locally. Okay, you need to go to your server. Okay, drive, open. There is a software called source. There is a drive called SXS. Okay, copy the path and paste here as an alternative path. If not, you need to have an internet connection. If not, the installation will fail. Is it clear? You need to give the folder of this folder, then install. Now the first concept is getting completed, like roles and futures are getting installed. Is it clear? Is it clear what I'm saying to you?
Yeah. Clear.
Yes, sir, clear.
So that is important. Okay, let's make this. So most of them are defaultly selected. Okay, so you don't need to select it again. So that's why some of the blocks you will not give. See all the components. Only they will give some of the components because most of them are defaultly, selected. These are the subcomponents. So let me make it a later. Okay. Then once these roles are installed, these are the pre-checks. Okay. IAS and all these are the mandates. Sometimes they will ask you in entry questions. What is the pre-checks to install? Before installing means you need to install IAS role, .NET, bits, remote differential component. These are the main, these are the subcomponents. Okay. Some of them you can explain. Then later ADK, WinPE, SQL Server, then SCCM. See, it's getting installed. Is it clear what I'm saying to you? It will take at least 5 minutes or so because no, we have selected a lot of features. Once it is done, we have already have a software, right? ADK is ready, WinPE is ready locally, right? So we can install the software. ADK, I unzipped it, okay? Then I will try to unzip the WinPE also. In meantime, backend it will work. So that once it's the installation is done, you can install ADK, then WinPE. Is it clear? So installation succeeded. Okay, it's completed. Let me close. So our basic first prerequisite is completed. Roles and future task is done. The next is ADK, then WinPE. So let me go to the drive, go to ADK, ADK, right click, run as administrator. Yes. Next, I do not want to send the data to Microsoft. Next, accept. All are not mandatory. Okay, so only use USMT, then deployment tools. These two you need to check, then hit install. Is it clear? Only these two options, deployment tools, because of you will find some DSIM commands or related OSD related things. User state migration tools. These are only two important. Then hit install. So it will take 1 or 2 minutes time. Depends upon the speed of your laptop. It may varies the installation time. Okay. Once this installation is completed, then you can install the WinPE. Before, like 2 years before, one ADK contains ADK with WinPE, but later in somewhere in 1910 or something, they split it into two files because no, my previous video is able to see only one file. Okay, maybe WinPE is a separate thing which you need to download and install after successfully installation of this ADK. Is it clear? Is it clear what I'm saying to you? Installing user state migration tools. Once it's completed, you will say get finished so that you can cancel, close, sorry. Then you can start installing the WinPE installation. Clear? Done. Close it. Go to the WinPE folder. Right click, put run as administrator. Any software try to install. Right click with the same options. Next, next, accept. Only WinPE will be there. Install. So the two tasks are completed from SCCM point of view. The pre-checks for SCCM, roles and features are done, install ADK done, WinPE done. Other two configurations are we need to do SQL configuration and we need to do SCCM. Clear? Who already completed watching the existing SCCM installation videos? The basic
Um,
demo class, who is completed? Anyone? So ADK is completed. Sorry, WinP is completed. So once you can see, it will be added to add and remove program. This is also a software. Which version of ADK, how you can identify? By seeing the ADK version. If you see 10.1.19041.1. If somebody says, somebody asks you what version of ADK, you can search in Google. Okay. Then you can compare what is the version you have. Okay, 2004. Based upon that, you can identify which version of ADK you are using. Is it clear? Yes or no? Same
yeah,
19041. 19041. So you need to identify in such a way. So let's